What is going on, guys? It's Bucky and welcome to your 84th Java tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be going over graphics because, well, my ultimate goal of these tutorials color and is a parameter just like set background. It takes a color constant. Now let's go ahead and set our color to color.blue and make sure blue is in all caps, and that means constant in Java. So now that we have a color for our graphics object, we can begin drawing a rectangle on our screen. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is how to draw a rectangle, and to do that it's fill rect. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you 4 parameters, and this is going to draw a rectangle, a solid rectangle on the screen. So the first parameter it takes is the X parameter and Y. Now this top left corner of your window is 0, 0. And from left to right, this is the X from left to right, and Y is up and down. So let's go ahead and make the coordinates X and Y, and you should know this if you ever took a math class in your life. So at 25, 25, which would be somewhere around here, 25 over and 25 down, that is where we want the top left of the rectangle to be. Now how wide do we want the rectangle to be? Let's just go ahead and put 100 pixels wide by 30 pixels high. So now we got our color and our coordinates of our rectangle right here. So now we just have a blue rectangle chilling on our screen. But I want to tell you guys something else you can do. Next we can go ahead and put set color, and we can set the color again, or pretty much reset the color. And if we want to have a custom color that's not constant, like our own RGB values, and RGB means red, green, and blue, just go ahead and put new color, and as our parameters, you type in the RGB value you want. So let's put like 190, comma, 81, comma, 215. Make sure none of these values go above 255. And this pretty much means, alright, how much red do we want it? 190 red, 81 green, and 215 blue. What color this is, I'm not sure, but I know that it's going to be some weird color. But again, if you want custom colors, then that's how you create it. What I usually do is I go in Photoshop and mess around with the RGB value, but you know, that's not important right now. So now let's go ahead and put this rectangle, or draw a rectangle. So G fill rect, and again we have to fill in all our parameters. So where do we want it? We can't have it start in the same place. So let's have it like start at 25 over, but we'll have this one go 65 down, since this one ends at 55. So again, this is just pretty much made some text on our screen, and this text started at 25 over and 120 pixels down. That's where your text started, and then you pretty much just drew a string on the screen using the current color of your G object. So that is pretty much the basics of how do you make simple rectangles. Of course there's more stuff we can do, but for now just sticking with the basics. In the next tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to draw some sweet graphics. And well, they're not going to be that sweet, but they're going to be a little better than this one. So thank you guys for watching now. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next tutorial.